Okay, so welcome, and in this video we're going to do an example of perimeter and area of a circle again. And so this is another application. And so let's start with a picture, right? Or actually, let's read it. It says a machine part is square with a side of 3.25 inches with a quarter circle removed. Find the area and perimeter of one side of the part. Okay. So let's draw a picture. So it's a square part, right, with a quarter circle cut out of it. So what would that look like? So let's draw a circle of sorts. And so we have a quarter circle. Cut out of it, like so. And so the part is this piece right here. Okay? So we could look at it like that. And so we know one side is 3.25 inches, right? Which means this side has to be 3.25 inches. But what about that side? It's a curve. Well, we need to find this distance, right? But it's a quarter of a circle, right? So this is the edge of the circle. So we could find this length by working with circumference, right? So what's the circumference of a circle? It's the what? 2 pi r, because we're dealing with radius, because we know if this is the center, right? It's a quarter circle cut out of it. So this is the center. So we know the radius also is 2.5 inches, right? Because it's square here. Okay? Now, we just put in 2 times 3.25 times pi. Now that'll give us this circumference of the circle, but we cut out a quarter of a circle. So this distance here is a quarter of the circumference. So basically what we want to do is we want 1/4 the circumference, right? Which now is actually going to be 1/4 of that, right? And so if we put this in our calculator, what do we get? Well, 1/4, so we get a half, right? And half of this is 1 point, what is it? So we get 1.625 pi. And so we multiply that out and we get what? So x equals, oops, so this side now is 1.625 times pi. And so now all we have to do to get the perimeter is just add these up, right? So this plus this is 6.5. So we get 7.5, 8.125. So we get 8.125 pi inches. And of course, if we multiply that, put that in our calculator, use the pi key, we get approximately 11.6 inches. for the perimeter. Okay? Now, what about the area? Well, now what we're going to do is, we've got this square, right? We can find the area of the square. We can also find the area of a circle, and then take a quarter of that, right? Because we want an area of this quarter circle. And so if we take the area of the square minus the area of the quarter circle and subtract, minus, that's going to be your answer. So let's do that. Oops. So the perimeter, so this is the perimeter. So again, let's put it over here. So we got the perimeter, which was just 3.25 plus 3.25 plus the 1.625 pi, and that came out to approximately 11.6 inches. Now the area, we're going to do the area of the square minus the area of the circle. And so the area of the square is what? S squared. The area of the circle is, well, actually, I'm sorry, 1/4 the area of the circle, because it's a quarter circle. So we want to subtract 1/4. So it would be 1/4 of what? The area of the circle, which is pi r squared. And the radius in this case is 3.25. Okay? So, and the side of the square is also 3.25. So this is going to be 3.25 squared minus 1/4 times pi times 3.25 squared. And so again, if we put this into our calculator, what do we get? We're going to get approximately 2.27 inches squared. So 2.27 inches squared. And again, let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.